What's up, guys? Welcome back to WallStreet Wealthy. I'm your host, SP Warren, and this week I'm very excited to be bringing you the very first video in our AMM yield farming series, where we show you the most promising AMM farms on the blockchain so you can make passive income safely, build generational wealth, and get one step closer to becoming Wall Street wealthy. Before we start, I have a really quick announcement. Wall Street Wealthy will be giving away custom NFTs. To find out how you can win one, just check the description box down below. Also, I'm liable to tell you that none of this video is financial advice, and you should always do your own research before investing your hard-earned money. Remember, do not invest what you cannot afford to lose. Please do note, just because this token will not get rug pulled does not guarantee the price will always go up. Just like Bitcoin or any other financial instrument, the price is subject to volatility, which will be determined by the free market. So today, let's take a look at KoalaDefi.Finance. The reason I chose KoalaDefi as the first installment in this AMM series is because the number one way people lose money in the DeFi space is by investing in tokens that get rug pulled. If you don't know what an AMM farm is or what a rug pull is, don't worry, we just uploaded a video titled Introduction to Yield Farming, and I encourage you watch that and then later come back to this video. So let's get started with KoalaDefi.Finance. So right off the bat, you can notice that something is happening this month. And if you're watching this video before mid-July, you're extra lucky because around July 5th and July 6th, KoalaDefi plans to launch KoalaDefi version 2.0, and this will introduce two new tokens in addition to their current native token, the Liptis token. So as we scroll down, you can see this version 2 announcement, which you can read, and they have a few Medium articles if you want more information. But I'll try to do my best in this video to cover as much as possible. To keep this video both comprehensive and concise, I'd like to split it up into 3 different sections. First, let's talk about the general overview of this decentralized application. Next, we shall talk about the tokenomics of their 3 different tokens, before finally talking about some of the features that are unique to KoalaDefi.Finance. So, I won't cover too much about their homepage or their UI, since version 2.0 will introduce a completely new user interface that will be custom to KoalaDefi. As of right now, they are a PCS clone, but that is soon to change. So first, let's talk about the general overview. I'm not going to get too much into KoalaDefi's home screen because on July 6th they're planning to launch version 2.0, which will get rid of this PancakeSwap UI and bring in a custom UI that will be unique to their dApp. So, KoalaDefi is a decentralized application on the Binance Smart Chain. They're a yield farming platform, and notice I said yield farming platform, and that's because they're not a DEX or a decentralized exchange. They're actually powered off ApeSwap DEX. One of my favorite things about KoalaDefi is that they're always reaching out to make new partnerships. They've created several new partnerships recently, and they're always looking to add more. So this project was launched less than 100 days ago from the time this video was recorded, and they were actually one of the first graduates out of ApeSwap's BUIDL program. They're officially ApeSwap partners. If you're thinking about investing, I highly recommend you join their Telegram chat group, which is extremely active with thousands of members. Even though they have thousands of members, I've noticed that compared to other DeFi platforms, their community is very strong. Also, their founding team's always on and active, so if you have any questions, you can ask the founders directly. Another big selling point of KoalaDefi is where other DeFi protocols have a single audit done, KoalaDefi actually has 2 audits done, one by Certec and one by TechRate. So now that I've covered a general overview of this platform, let's move on to discussing some of the tokenomics. So KoalaDefi has 3 different tokens, the Liptis token, the NALIS token, and the Vic Knowledge Token. I'll try to cover the tokenomics of each in detail, but I'll try to keep it brief as well. So KoalaDefi's central native token is the Liptis token, of course named after the koala's favorite snack, the eucalyptus. The Liptis token supply will be capped around 4.3 million Liptis in circulation, and once their V2 launches on July 6th, this emission rate will gradually be reduced to 0. And Liptis will become a deflationary token that will be used as their DAO governance token. It will also be used to pay fees to enter non-native pools on their platform. NALIS will also have a transfer tax, and the amount of that transfer tax is actually being determined right now through the Liptis DAO governance program. If you're watching this video before July 6th, make sure to go and vote. With the Liptis DAO governance program, the share of Liptis you own directly translates into your voting power. The initial IDO for NALIS is on July 5th at 7 UTC. Let's look at some of the details for this IDO. To participate in the IDO, you will need to pay a fee, either 5% of your total investment as Liptis or 10% of your total investments as BUSD. The fees we pay will be going towards burning Liptis once the IDO has been completed. So the theory is, with the launch of V2 and Liptis becoming deflationary, gradually over time the price of Liptis should rise. Of course, this is subject to other market factors. Important note, after the IDO, there will be a buyback and burn. There's actually a difference between a buyback and burn and just a regular burn. A regular burn is when tokens are sent to a dead wallet address when they're irretrievable. A buyback and burn actually actively raises the price floor. Remember that. An active raising of the price floor is a buyback and burn, and a passive raising of the price floor is just a regular burn. So after the Vic Knowledge and NALIS IDO, there will be an active buyback and burn. I will list some of the additional features NALIS is going to offer in the comment section below. The second new coin that will be introduced with KoalaDefi's version 2 platform is the Vic Knowledge Token, VIK being an abbreviation for Very Important Koala. To acquire Vic Knowledge, you would need to trade in your NALIS and pay a 20% burn fee. They say this is for the most daring of koalas. So the benefit of doing this would be to enter premium pools that are unique to this token and should theoretically have higher APRs due to less people in the pools to split up the LP premiums with. So please do note that the 20% fee you incur to convert NALIS into Vic Knowledge will not be paid back to you when converting Vic Knowledge back to NALIS. That will still be at a 1-to-1 ratio. So if you're planning to do this, I would strongly advise against converting your whole bag into Vic Knowledge. I would actually first go in and look at the APRs and then make a calculated judgment. So now that we've discussed the tokenomics of all three tokens, we're finally moving on to the fun part of the video. Let's discuss some of the cool unique features that are actually only found on KoalaDefi. My two favorite ones are the Bush and the Casino. Let's start with the Bush. So one of the many reasons most high-yield BSC farms have tokens that go to a value of 0 is because you can stake non-native tokens to earn the native token that people tend to cash out as soon as possible, which basically dooms those projects for a short lifespan. So what does KoalaDefi do differently? Well, they take this conventional concept and they flip it all around by letting you stake their native token to earn non-native tokens. And this can be done at the KoalaDefi Bush. This is one of the many reasons I have faith in this project having a longer lifespan than most BSC farms. The next cool feature I want to discuss is the Casino. It's KoalaDefi's Koala Casino. So once again, I'd like to state that the Casino is not an investment strategy, rather it's just a place where investors can come and try their luck. Let's try the money wheel. The money wheel is basically just to spin the wheel where you can bet either on 1, 3, 5, 10, 20, or 50, and you would receive the multiple of what the number you bet back as Liptis. So for example, if I bet 1 on 1, I would receive 2 Liptis in return. If I bet 1 on 50, I would receive the 1 Liptis I bet and the 50 Liptis price pool back. Also, keep in mind that, as it says here, 10% of each bet is burned forever, and 90% will be added to the prize pool. So that's how the money wheel works. Let's try our luck and have some fun. Once again, this is not part of an investment strategy, and it's just for pure entertainment purposes only. If this is your first time playing the money wheel, you would have to approve the contract. Keep in mind, you only have to do this once. And then click spin. Click confirm, and cross your fingers and hope you win. Once again, this is for entertainment purposes only. Fingers crossed, but let's see what happens. So as you see, we won the multiple of the Liptis we bet on the number we bet, and we won the Liptis that we initially bet. So we want 2 times 1 plus the 2 we initially bet for a total of 4 in return. But since I bet more than 4, my total Liptis balance has gone down. Reinvest in KoalaDefi.Finance. The best browser to do this from is through the Google Chrome browser using the MetaMask extension, although you can do all of this on your cell phone as well. I'm going to show you how to do it on the Google Chrome browser. If you already know how to do this, you can skip this section of the video. So the first thing you want to do is click on the ... and open up extensions. The reason you want to do this is if you don't have it already, you want to download the MetaMask extension. The MetaMask extension can be found under Extensions, and then open Chrome Web Store. And then you will just want to search for MetaMask, spelled M-E-T-A-M-A-S-K. Once you've found the MetaMask extension, just click on it, install, add extension, and then before you know it, you will have your very first Ethereum wallet set up. Let's click Get Started. You can either start up a new wallet or you can import an existing wallet. For this purposes, let's start up a new wallet, agree. You would have to create a password, and then they'll give you a 12-digit phrase that you'll have to remember. So it is very important that you save these 12-digit words, because if you lose it, you will have no access to your MetaMask wallet on the off chance it's not there when you reload your Google Chrome extension. Once your MetaMask is all set up, next you want to add some funds. The best way to do this is using the Binance platform to send some BNB to your MetaMask. You can either use BNB or BUSD, but always remember to keep some BNB to pay some gas fees. After that, we can go back to the KoalaDefi platform and we can get our hands on some Liptis. To do this, click on the Trade button, then go to Exchange. After you've approved your contract, you're ready to get your hands on some Liptis. Just type in the desired amount and click Swap. This is the confirmation window. You can go ahead and click Confirm, and the transaction is submitted to the BSC blockchain. Within a few seconds, you should have your hands on some Liptis. The swap has been completed, we've received our Liptis, and now I'm going to show you how to make an LP token. You would click right here on Liquidity, click Add Liquidity, and choose either the BNB or the BUSD pair along with the native token you'd like to create an LP with. So now I'm going to show you by making a Liptis BUSD LP. To make an LP token, all you have to do is approve the contract, and once the contract is approved, you can click Supply and confirm, and you've officially made Liptis BUSD LP tokens, and now you can use these LP tokens to farm NALIS. But right now, since we're still running on V1, I'm going to show you how to enter these LP tokens into the V1 farms to farm more Liptis. Click at the top tab for farms, find your respective pool, which in this case is the Liptis BUSD pool, approve the smart contract, and then click on deposit. Click on max. Congratulations, you've started your very first Liptis BUSD farm. So this has been WallStreet Wealthy's review of KoalaDefi.Finance. I hope I was able to add some value to your day.